want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the brothers that's teaching us truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect, who one third sincere listeners. All right. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai being the name of His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, this message is for the Israelites. All right, that is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the ones scattered abroad that may look like the other nations, but your spirit resonates with this truth. All right, this message, this gospel, is for you. All right, and yeah, pretty much I'm gonna call this video the sinister workings of Elon Musk and his devices. All right, and I'm just gonna let this video play, and then I'm gonna get into it. All right.
Heather Wright has the potentially life-saving details.
Last month, 4 people were killed inside this Tesla, which crashed in downtown Toronto. Police say the vehicle was speeding when it hit a guardrail, then a pillar, and burst into flames. The man who pulled the lone survivor from the vehicle says the woman was trapped inside the car as it filled with smoke.
You couldn't open the car. The car was locked because of lack of battery power. I don't know the ins and outs of a Tesla. She wasn't able to get herself out until we broke that window.
The circumstances of the crash are still under investigation. It's not yet clear whether the crash or the fire caused the fatalities. A similar investigation is underway in Wisconsin after 5 people were killed when a Tesla crashed into a tree last week and burst into flames.
We're going to have to think about these incidents differently.
Mike Klimkowski works with EV Safe in Wisconsin and helps first responders adapt to some of the differences in responding to crashes involving electric vehicles. He says Teslas are extremely safe. The Model Y, for example, has earned the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's top safety pick for 4 straight years. In emergency.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So pretty much, man. We were talking about this at camp, but Esau Edom, he's a sick guy. He's a sick, sadistic individual. You see what I'm saying? He's a guy that doesn't play fair, and what you people need to understand is that these people that are illuminated, that are in the know on the left hand side, they need to have sacrifices done in order for their companies to prosper. So when they're designing this technology, they know the ins and outs of it, and they actually make sure that it can potentially kill you. And they fuel off for these different sacrifices, the burning of people. All right, putting people to death, taking their soul, their spirits. They know what they're doing when they implement certain things, because this doesn't happen in how do you say, this is not a thing that happens in, I guess, gas powered vehicles, unless the car gets crushed from above and you can't open the door at all, right? But this was a horizontal, like the car was speeding into a column, and you should be able to, if you're alive or whatever from the impact, you should be able to open the door like a normal person would be able to. It shouldn't be battery powered at all. All right, but they know. But like I said, Elon, he knows what he's doing. Elon, he knows what he's doing when he's designing these things, and the scientists that he has that's working for him, and the engineers that he has working for him, the mechanical engineers. Yeah, right. He's not dealing with no low-level mechanical engineers. These mechanical engineers have to be illuminated. All right, they have to be on a high level, and they got to be down with the agenda of sacrifice, of human sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? Now, from the names that I see in there, probably heathens. So who cares? But at the same time, it's like this is a warning to you, Jakes, as well, not to buy this vehicle, no matter how good it may look. Because they, are, to me personally, I think they look good. You see what I'm saying? But I know that there's design flaws or purposeful design flaws that I want to avoid, so to speak. I don't want to have no parts of it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let's see what else they're saying.
See, Klimkowski says EVs, like Teslas, have door latches that can be used to get out when.
Like I said, that nice big screen there. You know, it looks cool. It looks you know, innovating, I guess. But don't let that shit fool you. This car can kill you. You know, Apostle Tahar did a video on the Jake that was burning in his Tesla, man. And who knows what wickedness that Jake did. All right, for the Lord to take him out that way, man, because he couldn't get out. The car was burning. He crashed, and the car was burning, and he couldn't get out. He couldn't open the doors. All right, and that's messed up.
And batteries die.
And that is a mechanical latch or switch that will open the door under any circumstance, whether it's moving, whether it's in an accident, or what have you.
But not everyone can get to those latches in an emergency or even know they exist. During the severe flooding in Toronto last summer.
Well, here's the emergency latch, right? But look how stupid it is. You should just be able, through instinct, you should be able to just open the fucking door.
The Model Y has a manual door release here at the front in case the battery goes out. So you pull onto it, the door will open manually. There's also one in the back, but it's not over here like in the front. To access it, you have to go into the door bin and then take out this mat. And then you're going to see a little panel over here. So you use your fingernail to open it. Take out this white lever and then pull onto it. And the door opens.
All right, so who's doing all that in a burning car, though? Why do you have to do that just to get out of a fucking car? You see what I'm saying? Yet there's this big ass push for EV, go green, and these EVs, they're hurting the environment more than they're helping. Nothing this devil does is actually promoting a green, what do you call it, a green environment, man. He's the devil, man. The way these batteries are being made is destroying the earth, and not only that, but the child labor that goes into it in Africa, which is mostly Israelites mining these different materials, right? That are pretty much, that's a blood sacrifice in itself, because they're risking their lives. Some of them, they're dying, right? It's a dangerous job. It's unregulated. They're not wearing proper harnesses. They're not wearing proper PPE, right? But here in the north, in the west, they want you wearing PPE. That PPE should be provided for all, and not only that, but it should be adults working, not children. But guess what? When they're mining these different raw materials, the lithium, for these lithium batteries, right? How it works is that when they need the children because they can fit into the cracks and crevices of these different mines and stuff like that. Whereas if you're an adult, full body, full grown, you wouldn't be able to fit, and you're most likely to die. But then these children are dying as well, even though they can fit. So it's just a lot of bullshit, you know, that Esau Edom's doing. You know, it's a big blood sacrifice from the beginning to the end. To the end being you people in the finished product. All right, taking part in the, you know, having the car and then crashing it, and now you can't get out. All right, so from the beginning to the end is a blood sacrifice. Someone says, what an outrageous regulatory oversight. Imagine being in a burning car with the doors not opening and being expected to release the door manually in this way. Right. And RIP to whoever. I think these are the people that passed away in the fire, the car fire recently here in Toronto. Um, let's go. Um,
We interviewed a man who says he was trapped in his Tesla when the batteries died and the doors locked.
The windows were stuck. The doors were stuck. I couldn't open the doors of the car. The car shut down completely.
Tesla has not responded to our request for comment, but has said in the past its cars are state-of-the-art and made to industry standards. Heather Wright, CTV News, Toronto.
and then I'm gonna play this video so you can see the propaganda part.
It's to the right. Little to.
Shut up. Fuck. Let me play this video so you can see the propaganda.
So I saw my company's uniform in the mirror today, and I decided it was time for a new look. Check out this shirt I made for my nonprofit using Rush Order.
Oh,
Hello and
skip
welcome
that.
to Global News at noon. I'm Jaden Lee Lincoln. We begin with a deadly crash in downtown Toronto. 4 people are dead and another is in hospital after a car traveling at a high rate of speed lost control.
And what you people need to understand, right, is that these news anchors, these news reporters, they're all in on it. All right, they got to take some form of oath. They go to these weird parties. You see what I'm saying? Because they gotta be in. All right, the joke is just on you people, right? They be laughing at you people. You people actually eating up this information, thinking it's just unbiased. It's very biased. All right, the news is very biased. Okay, it's not unbiased. It's not coming from a place of let's hear both sides. It's coming from a place of let's push an agenda and force it on the people. What better way to do that than by having them all adhere to this this news? Because how majority of people, you get your news from the TV, man. Okay, the internet, and it's from these major corporations. All right. So let's play this. So point being, she's in on it too.
Crashed and caught on fire. Mark Carcasole joins us now with the latest. Mark.
It was a little after midnight when that crash occurred on Lakeshore Boulevard near Cherry Street, closing down a pretty large swath of that roadway overnight. Now, authorities say 5 people in their 20s and 30s were in the vehicle at the time of the crash. 4 of them, 3 men and 1 woman, died on scene. A 5th person, a woman, was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. She was rescued from the burning vehicle by a passing driver, according to police. Emergency personnel say that
This happened October 24th, 2024. So who knows? 2 + 4 = 6. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna fast forward this because this reporter that's speaking now said some dumb shit and very biased. He said some very biased things.
Deputy Fire Chief Jim Jessup does say that the intensity of the fire on scene there was certainly caused by the fuel cells, but he's careful to remind people that they have had very intense fires as well in cars that were powered by gasoline as well. So this isn't an anti-electric vehicle sort of scene as far as the Deputy Fire Chief goes.
Why would he say that? Why would he have to mention that? You see what I'm saying? Because he knows, the news know that there's a push for people to say, to hell with these damn Teslas, no matter how good they look. To hell with these damn EVs overall, no matter how good they may look. Because the one thing I notice about these EVs is that they make them look super sick, like they make them look real good. You know what I mean? Like they spruce them up, making them look super nice. But then you're getting a gasoline powered vehicle and the interior is just dead. Like it looks outdated. You see what I'm saying? So they pretty much they're forcing you to go with these EVs. You know what I mean? And that's whack. But why would he even make mention? Oh, this isn't some anti EV push. This happens with gasoline vehicles too, and da 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 da. Yeah, but we're hearing a lot more about these damn Teslas, man. So you can chat all you want about, oh, this isn't this isn't that. But guess what? It is this and it is that. You get what I'm trying to say? But that's why these people are the devil. You gotta be wary of them, man. They want you to get caught up in this sacrifice, right? This is Micah 2:1 says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand." That's right. So Elon Musk with his think tank engineers, all right, you know, the, they have some sinister workings, man. Okay, this is Psalm 64, man, because what they do is they plot on how they can destroy people, mainly the Israelites. Okay, and in a sick, sadistic way, right? Psalm 64:6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. Okay? That's exactly what we're dealing with, man. Self-proclaimed know-it-all. So, and it's really these engineers, because Elon is just the face, man. You know? But, because when you go to school, right? You get a degree, you get it, but it's all goes back to masonry, right? And the higher that you go, the more, you know, the more elitist you become. That's why they actually have an Ivy League school, man. I mean, an Ivy League division, I should say, of in America, Babylon. And the smartest of the smartest go to these Ivy League schools. So it's not no fuck around school. You can't be dumb and go there, man. And what Esau does, he takes the best of the best engineers, the best doctors, the best scientists, right? Whatever profession you need, he takes the best of the best, and he grooms them. You're already being groomed in the university, but if you're actually showing signs of higher intelligence than your peers, he's gonna come to you and say, "I have an offer to make you." Da 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 da. But he's also gonna take you from where you are and then groom you even more into this into having this elitist mindset. And even now you see that in the people, right? These people now, they have an elitist mindset. These people in the corporate world, right? These high level professions, all right? These quote unquote know-it-all professions, okay? They look down on regular people. You see what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, they think they're better. They've been told they're better because they've got higher grades and all this dumb shit that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean nothing, right? But they've been told that it means something, and Esau has provided them a little bit of coins, and they have a good life, so to speak, and but it means nothing. All of it's gonna come to naught, right? But like I said, only the best of the best and the ones with an elitist mindset can take part in this new world order. All right, you the rest of you peons, you're not gonna be able to, man. Okay, and it's levels to this shit. It's levels, man. All right. It says verse 67, verse 7, but Yahweh shall shoot them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. All right. So even though you have all these devices, you plan this and you plan that, and design this. You have your robots coming, right? You know that all that's gonna, all that is a snare, man, right? Esau, Elon and his robots. What's stopping Elon to code the damn robot from snapping you people's necks off? All right, you seen iRobot, man. You really gonna trust this devil, man? You really gonna? Esau wants to to bring this population down to 500 million, man. So he's gonna do that by any means necessary, whether it be through famine, plagues, right? Robots. All right, you people are not. He doesn't have you in his future, man. The 500 million that Esau is envisioning is the elite of the elite, the smartest of the smartest, you know. And really, he might just want it to where it's like 100, maybe a million elites, two, maybe 5, 10 million elites, and then the rest is just slaves working for him. That's it. So who even knows? But by then, he might not even need slaves. He's just gonna have robots doing the work anyway. So fuck it. He might have 500 million, but that's what he envisions. But the Lord just said he's gonna shoot them down, right? Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh. For they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord Yahweh, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. That's right. Yeah, so Esau thinking that he's going to be able to bring forth his plans, and that's not going to happen, man. The Lord's going to cut that off, man. Job 20 and 5, or sorry, 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the trampling of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, right? And I'm going to jump down. This is I'm going to start at 15, jump down to 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. So Esau, he's hoarding all these riches and money and all his gains, his resources. But guess what? All right, riches are passed down to the next ruler, man. It ain't gonna be nothing, man. Keep doing that, man. You devils ain't doing nothing with the gold for real. Are you just storing it up, man? You're not. We're in our kingdom. We're actually gonna put the gold to use, man. All right. Gold is a conductor of electricity. We're gonna have this place vibrant as hell, man. I mean, vibrant as all heaven, man. All right. Hey, you guys are joking, man. You guys are not thinking, man. Like I said, you have all these elitist engineers and all these things, but you're not doing nothing to better the planet, man. So you had your chance, man. Elon, Esau, right? You're done. Your time is up, man. It says, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. You're not going to see the kingdom of heaven the way we're going to see it. Our kingdom of heaven is going to be your hell, man. It's going to be your kingdom of hell, because this is our kingdom of hell right now. Our prison kingdom, prison planet that we're in, man. See what I'm saying? Thanks to Alex Jones and conglomerates. I'm kidding. But we're in a prison planet right now, man. It says that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. And the thing is, they've been swallowing it down for generations. Their blessings, they've been, everything that they've acquired, they've been, passing it down, swallowing it down, passing it down to their family for generations. But, the Lord says 1,000 years to the Most High is a day, man. So that's nothing. Okay, and 2026 is America's 250 year. They say the average age of an empire is 250 years, and then in 2026, America is gonna reach 250 years. So who knows what's gonna happen then, man? Lord will, we're out of there. I mean, Lord will, we're out of here before that, but hey, it is what it is, right? Anyways, just because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not, right? It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So at the end of the day, man, the Lord is gonna cut your plans short, man. You're wishing this and wishing that, hoping this and hoping that, man. The Lord's gonna put an end to all that, man. You're not gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be having driverless cars, all right? You know. And like I said, I gave credit to where credit's due. I said I like the design of them. You know, I'm in this world, it is what it is. You know, you can appreciate certain things. You know, I gave him his credit, whatever. They look nice. You know, but they're a death trap, man. So I don't really. And what's nice and what looks good ain't always good for you, man. You see what I'm saying? So this devil's, going down. You know, it's like you're telling me if Esau's the devil, but you're telling me if you don't see a nice Lamborghini, you're not gonna say, "Damn, that's a nice car." You know, it is what it is. You got to give credit to where credit's due. You know, Esau has some good toy. He has developed a lot of good toys in this kingdom and some designs and technology. Man, you got to give him his credit. You know, he's probably one of the is one of the most technologically advanced kingdoms. All right, but to what cost though, Esau? Because you're destroying the earth. You're not in unison with the earth, man. All right. Let me get one more script. I'm gonna end it off. Let's just get this and then we call it. Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Alright, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Alright, let's get that word enterprise. You know what I'm saying? It says Tashaya. Yeah, Tashaya. Alright. It says wisdom, sound knowledge, success. Sound or efficient wisdom, abiding success. Sound or efficient wisdom, abiding success. Okay. So we got that. Let's go back now. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So right now, the Lord is using us to save the poor, man. He's using his elect. He's using the prophets that you see teaching on the highways and byways, doing their videos to prevent the poor from getting caught up by this devil, man, the sword. Okay? He's having the angels encampeth around about who the Lord seems worthy of being saved. You know what I mean? So that's why we're out here. We're warning you. All right, we're giving you advice. No one said you can't get a Tesla, but we're just gonna give you sound advice. Don't get no fucking Tesla. You see what I'm saying? Don't get no EV, man. Unless the shit becomes mandatory and you have to. You get what I'm trying to say? It is what it is. But fuck sakes, just use. I want to get a word real quick. I just wanted to get the word sinister, giving the impression that something harmful or evil is happening or will happen. You see it? And it says, of and toward the left-hand side in a coat of arms from the bearer's point of view. All right, and let's get atom. The sinister workings of Elon Musk. Grab this real quick. It says early 15th century sinistra prompted by malice or ill will, false, dishonest, intending to mislead. With suggestion report from old friend sinistra, contrary, false. Isn't this double contrary to us? Unfavorable to the left-hand side. We always talk about that. You see what I'm saying? A word of uncertain origin, perhaps meaning properly the slower or weaker hand, but Klein and Buck suggest it's a euphemism. See left. Adjective and connected with the root of Sanskrit, sanayan, more useful, more advantageous, with contrastive or comparative suffix, as in dexter, see dexterity. This remains gratuitous because the semantics are not specific enough. And Esau always come up with fucking semantics. He can never give you a straight up answer. Alright? The Latin word was used in augury in the sense of unlucky, unfavorable. Augury. Augury goes back to, it's gonna say it, omens, especially bird flights. And that's what they use, that's what they're gonna do in January when they have the inauguration. And it goes back to bird reading. You see what I'm saying? So it's sinister. So this is crazy, man. You learn something new every day. So when you see an inauguration, it's sinister. It has nothing to, it's not righteous. All right, and that's why you people need to look up words, man. This, the men of the Lord, we're not gonna be fooled, brothers. You see what I'm saying? These people, they're getting played in their face every day because they don't look up words. They don't know. They're being lied to, and they're just going along with it, man. It says omens, especially bird flights seen on the left hand, were regarded as portending misfortune. And that's exactly what the inauguration is going to do. It's going to bring forth misfortune to you people, man. It's like a foretelling of misfortune that's coming, man. And thus sinister. And guess who Donald Trump appointed as one of his advisors or whatever? Elon Musk. Let me look it up. government efficiency. He's the lead of government efficiency. That's what Trump appointed Elon for. So whatever that means. All right. Really to reduce greenhouse emissions, or carbon, your carbon footprint, which really goes back to you because we're made of carbon. So they're gonna reduce you. That's what it's really going down to. Taking you out, like I said, 500 mil, right? That's what it's coming down to. You see what I'm saying? And thus sinister acquired sense of harmful, unfavorable, adverse. This was from Greek influence, reflecting the early Greek practice of facing north when observing omens. In genuine Romans auspices, the augurs face south and left was favorable. The sinister also retained a secondary sense in Latin of favorable, auspicious, fortunate, lucky, in reference to persons deceitful, perfidious. From late 15th century, the classical literal sense of left as opposed to right in the left side of the body is attested in English from 15th century, and heraldry from 1560s. Sinister indicates left to the left, related sinisterly, sinisterness. Bend sinister, not bar sinister, in heraldry indicates illegitimacy and preserves the literal sense of on from the left side. Though in heraldry this is from the view of the bearer of the shield, not the observer of it. See bend. Alright, so that was pretty much it. I'm gonna probably close up. Lord, will you edified? And to the next one.